So I'm back again. Trying to wait for the clouds to give me more shade, but that didn't work out. So I jotted down some topics that I wanted to talk about. Things that, pop up in my head daily. Probably happens to you. Subjects like cussing in public. Let me get my eyes here. Straws and bags, smoking, tree hugger, health stuff, things I've done, like my past history of work, life skills, the infamous wall that's in the news regularly, guns, personal space, and job security. Those are some of the things that that come in my head and I want to talk about, not just to myself, but to people who want to listen. I want to talk about eyes. I have eye appointment today. I've done injections, 3 in both eyes, once every month. That's done with. Now I'm doing LASIK eye surgery. Take a green light and they, shoot the veins or vessels in your eyes to stop them from bleeding. And it's really important, I think it's really important to get your eyes checked. They are the gateway to your body. Not only from blood work or blood lab works do they get information, but your eyes tell, a story. They told the doctor that I'm diabetic. They told the doctor that I might have kidney failure, which was true. And a lot of things you can find out about yourself through your eyes. I recommend getting them checked. Not yearly, but maybe every quarterly. And blood work, get that done. I found out a lot with getting my eyes. First starting with getting glasses. I needed glasses. I said, oh, those work. Use those for 6 months to a year, and then the glasses started failing, or my eyes started failing, so I couldn't use them anymore. So they said, you might have some problems. You need to go to the doctor. I mean, he was on the phone right away, calling several doctors to get me in. Well, a week later, they got me in. So, yep, you're stage 4, which is borderline. Not really borderline, but the next step would be dialysis, which I'm on. I'm on dialysis. I go 3 times a week. I get hooked up to a machine, and it basically it takes the blood out, cleans it, and puts it back. So I go Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Those days I'm out. I'm down, can't function, dizzy, cramps, joint pains, everything. But the next day, like today's Wednesday, taking it easy, talking to you guys, and I feel good. Went to work to get some paperwork faxed and see about coming back to work. And I have a port here for my dialysis, and then I have one here in my arm. This one is temporary. It's going to come out pretty soon, and this one's permanent. They'll poke me every time I go to dialysis to get the blood out and then back in. I'm not too sure about back in. I'll have to look that up. But your eyes are really a functional part of your life. Get them checked, see what's going on, and this is for, this is for the people who are 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm 43 now. 25, 18, I thought I was invincible, immortal. 25, still had that, had that feeling, had that thought. 30, 35, it's my body was trying to kind of lag. Didn't want to function or participate. But 35 to 40, man, that was a rough road. A lot of health issues, weight issues, and I had to get on medication to get better. I take a lot of medication. I'll probably talk about that later. But really, with checking my eyes, I checked them 1 year, and the next year, no problems. So for you 25-year-olds, I'd say, start eating right, start drinking right, exercise. I'd love to exercise. I'd love to go and do walks, but on one of my knees, I have a thin layer of cartilage, and then on my other knee, it's same thing. It's probably a little thicker than the cartilage on my left leg, but I depend on that a lot, so there's more weight on it, and now it's starting to go. When the elderly complain about their joints aching, or elbows or shoulders or knees or ankles, I know what they're talking about now. I'm 43 and I know what I know what they're talking about. So 25-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 35, don't put it off. Don't be like me and say, oh, I have a few more years, or that's not going to happen to me. I said that, and it's been a rough road from 35 to 40 to 43. Here comes my mail now, so I'm going to go check my mail. I have an appointment pretty soon to check on my eyes. So, somebody. So, we'll talk to you later, and you hear more about the subjects that I listed earlier. So, we'll talk to you later.